Hello everyone, my name is Richard and I'm going to tell you about a new way of learning to speak and understand English naturally, easily and very quickly. This new method works almost like magic, and that's why I've called it Imagicenglish. It's new, and you don't have to do any hard study. Is that good? You don't have to do any boring exercises. Even better. You don't even have to try to remember anything. Is it starting to sound interesting? And you don't have to translate anything inside your head. It's not a magic button, but it's the nearest thing to a magic button that you could ever find. Do you want to take time to learn all about grammar, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, pronouns, possessive pronouns, and study for a long time with boring exercises and lists of verbs and words and vocabulary that you have to remember somehow? You can do it that way. You can learn. There are many fine courses on the internet, in schools, private teachers, in books, and they are all very good. They work. But unfortunately, they're all rather boring. And your progress is very, very slow. So that you can spend years studying how to speak and understand English. But there's a big problem. When you get to the end of the course and you're presented with an Englishman who says to you, "What?" No, he will say, "What are you going to do today?" And you say, "What? What did he say? That's not English. That's gibberish or gibber English." But it is English. English people speak very quickly. Sometimes they think they're speaking slowly because you're not English, but in fact they are speaking very fast. What are you going to do today? What you're going to do today is, what are you going to do today? But English people don't speak like that. So it's a big problem. How can you overcome this problem? Because you won't overcome it in the normal lessons in school or on the internet. Well, you can learn using the Imagicenglish method, and that problem will be solved. You will be able to understand English people even when they speak very, very quickly. And learning should be fun. It shouldn't be boring. English is a world language, is the world language. And if you want to survive successfully in this new world language, the English world, then you have to become comfortable speaking and understanding English. And you don't want to spend time, months, years, trying to make a little progress. You want to speak English now. Am I right? Well, you can do this if you learn using the Imagicenglish method. Maybe in years to come you can go to the doctor and he'll give you an injection. Just let me give you this injection and you can speak English now. And you'll say, oh, really? How much is that? And the doctor will say, well, it's about $1 million. Oh, too much money. But that's never going to happen, I think. Now, if I gave you a choice, you can learn a language learn English, that is, by spending a year, or 2 years, 3 years, learning very slowly, taking a lot of your time, doing hard study, boring exercises, remembering things. Or you can press a magic button. If you could press a magic button and you could learn to speak English and understand English immediately, what would you do? Would you take the course or would you press the magic button? I know what I do because I've got better things to do with my time than to spend time studying boring exercises. Is it going to rain tomorrow? I don't know. But what I do know for sure is that if you want to speak and understand English naturally and very quickly, then you can do that if you learn using the Imagicenglish method. Now, am I telling you the truth? Is the Imagic method real? Does it work? Yes, it works. My first student in China, which is where I am now, was Shirley. She was 17 and I spent 44 hours teaching her using the Imagicenglish method. She then went to university in Hunan province. In her very first year, she called me and she said, Richard, I've just won first prize in speaking English in Hunan University. I was so proud of her and she was over the moon, which means she was very, very happy. It will work for you too. Now, if you press the magic button here, you can enroll in this course. It's a course of videos, about 5 minutes each video, and I will teach you how to learn to speak and understand English very quickly. And if you press this magic button, you will also get a bonus. I will give you a free book, my book that details the Imagicenglish method. And you don't need it, but it's very interesting. Well, I think it's interesting, but you don't have to read it. This video course will tell you exactly how to learn to speak English and understand English very, very quickly, without hard study, remember, without boring exercises, without trying to remember anything. and without having to translate inside your head. So, are you ready? Are you ready to rumble? Oh, English is the biggest language in the world because we borrow words, we steal words, we invent words, and words sometimes appear from nowhere. There's a word that we use for toilet, or WC. That is a much better word for the toilet, and we use it all the time. But I'm not going to tell you what it is until the first lesson when you enroll in my course. So, press the magic button, enroll in my course, and you will be speaking and understanding English very, very naturally, very, very easily. And it's a lot of fun, and it's often very, very funny. So, I'll see you in the first training video. Bye bye for now.